Hey, what's up, guys? Man, kind of a dreary, foggy, weird day today. But anyways, I'm standing here next to this gorgeous piece of machinery, Black Betty. And you know what? Today, we're going to get this motor out of here. I've been putting it off. It's kind of a crappy job. And I've just been kind of putting it off, but I'm gonna finish getting the rest of the hoses and stuff off, laid out, get the bell housing bolts undone, get the motor mount bolts undone, rig up a chain around the frame rail, real tied up against the transmission to hold it in place. And we're gonna pluck this unit out of there, and once we get that done, we'll drag it outside. I'll drag the pressure washer over. We'll suds this baby down, and my goal is to get all the dirt and grease off this whole front end and make it sparkle buggy, and then grab some paint, touch up some spots. We'll get this front axle cleaned up, probably wire wheel it a little bit, get it painted, and just touch up everything that needs to be touched up under here, because once I put the engine in, there won't be any paint work done on this part of the frame. So I guess enough yapping. Oh, also I have to get these lifters out and get them sent in. We got new lifters coming. These are cores, so we need to get those puppies sent in there and see how it goes. I'm also looking at this, what the difference is with this water pump versus a model water pump. The weep hole on Fiona is puking water out. So I'm getting a price on a new water pump and stuff. I'm not going to veer off on that. Anyways, let's get after it. All right, so I'm just going to get after these few lines that I can actually deal with. Now, when I get this, when I put the new motor in, we'll be doing all new lines. I need to get a injection pump sent off. What's going to happen is I'm going to end up getting this motor in, and I won't be able to fire it up because I won't have an injection pump. I want to get one gone through. And then we'll have to make new lines and stuff. I just don't want to do a new engine and then use all old stuff on it, because it doesn't make any sense. I got a guy supposed to be getting me a deal on getting the pump worked over by a company that he works with in exchange for a little bit of channel advertisement, which is cool. But yeah. The diesel fuel in this thing smells like, I don't even know. It smells like shellac. I don't know, it's crazy. I need a rag. Okay. That's going to stay. I don't know what those are. Some of this wiring is not in ideal condition, and the reason that is a thing is because so many cooks in the kitchen. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. This is going to be a fun time trying to figure out what all these wires go to. This wire, I don't even know. Get this long ass accelerator cable. It only needs to be a third that long. What's this? Air compressor. Oh, that's just a throttle lock, cruise control. Okay. The coolant line into the air compressor. Alright, and before I take this motor apart, I'll set it on the floor over there, and that way I can line up what fittings go where, you know, rather than just part this thing all out and then try and guess where all the fittings go. Really would have been nice to be able to just slap some sleeves on this motor, but yeah, you can't have everything. I don't know what this is. I don't know if that's a pin or if that's a... Yep, looks like a pin. Looks like it's going to be 1 1/16. That's weird. Inch and 1/8 down below, 1 1/16 up above. Alright. get under here, see what we got going on. Okay, yeah, I remember that bottom end. This thing is filthy under here. All these wires just ripped out right here. I have no idea what they are. All melted off. Sweet. Ooh, got a little road rash. Yeah. Okay, oh, all the wires are already off. That was a dick move on my part. I got a bunch of dirt in my eyes. Safety glasses are on, still filled my eyes with dirt. I don't have to take that clutch pedal off since I'm leaving the transmission in. And I'll probably brace that up right here. There's an angle iron across here, and it looks pretty stout. It's about 3/8, so I should be able to jam some wood under there and keep that transmission sitting right there. We'll get those 2 starter bolts out, drop that starter off, and transmission looks like it might be solid mounted on the back, which would be good. I'll have to look at it. This truck's dirty underneath, so it'll need the same treatment I gave Candy. Oh, moily, moily. Youch. Yeah. Whew. My old bones. It's just 1 bolt, so I think we'll take this bolt out and just see. But if it is just 1 bolt, it'll be a lot easier than trying to rewire that thing without being able to see it. Yep. Not even sure what that is, but that's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to figure that out. A whole bunch of wiring. Yep, that's going to suck. Okay. All right, the electrical is all disconnected. Now to be able to get these other motor mount bolts. It's going to be kind of a pain in the rumpster. We also got to get this dipstick tube out because I don't have any more. And if I smash this one like I smashed the last few, I might have to buy some. Man, I hate to put a brand new motor in this thing because this truck is already at the high end of the spectrum on what it's worth. You know, time I do the 15,000 in wheels, tires, brakes, bearings, bushings. And then sandblast, prime, paint the rear frame, paint, do the body work, which I'll probably end up doing the body work myself, even though I don't want to. Do the body work and paint. Do the body work and paint on the body. Do a $5,000 or $6,000 interior refurbish. I'm gonna be at more than this truck's worth to me or anybody else, really. But you know, I really wanted to put that engine in Tricia, but Tricia has an engine, it runs good, and I can turn it up if I need more power, put a bigger turbo on it. But I really don't want to do any of that. I don't understand wiring in this truck. It is cobbled to all hell. Need to get these mounts off and get them straightened up. Got to get the hood reworked too. That's a couple grand. I had a lot of money in this truck. But you know, it'll bring some attention to shows, I guess. But I'll have 30, 40, 50, 60 or 70,000 in it. I don't even know that it's worth that. But we'll see, I guess. Alright, take a break, drink some water. Alright, trying to get this impact in here. It's been a creative process for sure. Can't seem to get it in there next to that throttle. There's a throttle bracket right here and don't want to take it off. Not really sure what happened there, but I got you all set up and then didn't hit record, or it just stopped right away. But all I did was fight and get those two bolts out of that rear mount. So I'm gonna block up the trans, and then I'm gonna bring the forklift over here. I'm gonna snatch onto a couple of head bolts and see if I can't get this motor to pull off that trans. I've got some cross member or some bell housing bolts to get yet, so I'm gonna try and move this conglomeration of wire out of the way and see if I can't get the top, you know, 6 or 7 of those done up. But yeah. Come on. Come on. Talking to one of my first subscribers, Keith Simpson, the other day, and he runs a little lawn service where he lives, and said, it's starting to get cold up there. We still got a little ways before it gets cold down here. What's up, Keith? Anyway, yeah, this sucks. There's number 4 of 6. Let me see if I get any more. I might get those from over there. It's like 2 more. Tell you, there ain't nothing fun nor easy about these over here. That's fact. Maybe shoot my arm up through this thing here. I noticed that this truck had a clutch return bungee cord instead of a clutch return spring. That was interesting. Okay. I don't think that was a factory installed bungee cord. I don't think I can get on this wrench. This other wrench, because of the position it's in. Let me move it down a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna lose it, I think. Oh, get that up my nose a little bit. Nope, I don't think it's gonna go. Oh God. I don't think this will work. If I could just get it to break loose. Oh man. Oh jeez. That's got to be the tightest bolt in the universe. Let me see. Yeah. I don't think I can get on there with this ratchet. Maybe. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I did it. Okay. Wonder if you're still with me. That was intense. Yep. It took a lot longer than I wanted it to. Just so you know. We'll get the forklift around and we'll put you back on. little bit. All right, so motor's out. The transmission, I thought there was a rear mount. Looks like there should have been, but there isn't. So the transmission's about to fall off. I got it blocked up in the front. I'll get it jacked up in the back and get a chain across it in the rear. And that'll be, we'll clear out that bell housing. We'll wash this all out. Yeah. Don't forget this goes on the under the mount. Well, it's only 2:45, so I think we've got time to get the pressure washer out there. First we'll get a bucket and a scraper, and we'll scrape all the big stuff off, and then we'll soak it down with some cleaner, get the pressure washer hooked up, get that stuff pressure washed. Let's go out there and get that going. Alright, so figure I'd bring you along. This is kind of this is a crappy job. It's going to be a lot of just scraping and scraping and scraping, and you're probably going to be like, James, why don't you just get your pressure washer out? And I'm going to, but the thing is, well, here's the thing. The thing is, I want to be able to keep this crap off my driveway, and so I'm going to scrape as much as I can scrape into a bucket, and then that way when I wash this, maybe it won't be quite so greasy. You know, I mean, it's still going to be greasy, but if I get, you know, half a bucket of grease scraped off, or a whole bucket of grease scraped off, there'll be a lot less grease that's on my driveway that I got to drive through with these trucks. If I had a nice wash bay with a nice drain, I might probably not even worry about it. but I don't have that. So I'm going to get off as much of this old grease as I can and get it in this bucket. And there's a lot that's not going in the bucket, it's just going on the ground. I'll try and get that up before I get to putting degreaser on it. Well, we might as well address some of the stuff that has been coming up a lot lately. I just got back from vacation. It wasn't a lot of vacation, but you know, me and Jessica took a couple days off. Chad and Kim came for, you know, a day and a half, and we hung out with them. We didn't do any truck stuff. We just went sightseeing and ate good food and just hung out. And then after they left, me and Jessica continued the play date, and we went to an Airbnb in you know, close to home, Villa Rica. Nice place. If you ever find yourself over that way, you should check it out. I'll post a little video of the place. Pretty cool. Hey, what's up, guys? Man, what a nice morning. So you know, me and Jessica decided we're gonna take just a couple days off of trucks and just go and relax and chill out. And I'd like to show you guys where we stayed and tell you a little bit about it. Okay, so this is called Shipwrecked, and if you ever find yourself in Villa Rica, Georgia, you can come by here and rent out this little Airbnb. It's theme based. We took the Shipwrecked one. There was also a out west, and it's pretty cool. Hot tub in the room. This old boat that you sit in, a TV area. Really nice bathroom. Nice little comfortable bed. Pretty cool night sky theme. And I'll show you the bedroom up there. Nice little stairway. Nice little loft bedroom. It's just a pretty cool little room. Now, this place is on 80 acres. It's just outside of town, so you're really just a couple minutes away from food or anything else you might need, but it's just kind of cool. There's a little pond, a little paddle boat, and you can do a little fishing if you want, but it's just a nice little getaway for a day or two. It's kind of gloomy, doomy outside, but I'll give you a look. So there's a view off the deck, and there's a pond down there, and it's just a neat little place. So anyways, I'll probably post this up on the channel, let you get a look at the area, and I'll give a little contact info as well in case you want to come by. Anyways, some other stuff. It's been really coming up a lot. Guys, you know, saying, hey, how come why are you buying so many trucks? And, you know, can't you finish projects? And channels like Tim Gentry's never finishes anything. Well, first of all, I'm buying trucks because I like trucks. And just because I own 13 trucks right now doesn't mean that I can't work on them as I see fit. They are my trucks. Now some of you guys are genuinely concerned, and I get it, because you don't want to watch a whole bunch of random stuff and not ever get anything finished. But I mean, as you know, I'm not restoring these trucks to show trucks. I'm just restoring these trucks to roadworthy trucks. Now, I've got 3 roadworthy trucks, and all 3 of those trucks were junkyard material when I started. One truck we made roadworthy in 7 days, and anything else I do to that truck is just you know, to make it look nicer and make creature comforts like air conditioning and stuff like that. And then I got a bunch of other projects as well, and I bought them because I want them. And you know, if you just leave them sitting, somebody else is going to get them, and I don't want that. And so, you know, I hope you guys know by now that that you know, I work on my trucks. I don't just sit around, you know, with trucks that I say I'm going to fix. I'm working on them all constantly. Now, if you guys have ever restored a truck or ever even worked on one of these old trucks, you know that parts for these trucks are not readily available. And what that means is you may be on the hunt for the part, or you may find the part, it's available, and you order it, and you may just wait 4, 5, 6, 8 weeks before the dealership can get their hands on the part to send it to you. So part of the reason why I hop from truck to truck is because I'm waiting for parts. Another reason why I hop from truck to trucks is because some stuff that trucks need is very expensive, like this engine that I'm doing in this truck. It's $20,000. It's you know, 4, 5, 6 weeks at the machine shop, 3, 4, 5 weeks waiting for, you know, a rebuild kit, month at the pump shop waiting for a pump to get rebuilt. I mean, there's a lot of time involved in doing this motor. So this truck has been sitting around after I did the diagnosis, and we decided we were going to put a motor in it. Then it sat around for a little bit while I decided if I wanted to put a $20,000 engine in it, and that's all my own parts other than the rebuild kit, and then just getting machine work done, 20 grand. And so I had to take a minute, think about it. So I had to think about if this engine, if this truck was going to be getting the new engine, or if I was going to buy a used running takeout and put in this truck, because you know, there's only so much these trucks are worth. And I know you guys like this Marmon, and you know, they are pretty rare, but the problem is there's just not a great market for them. There wasn't a great market for them when they were new, and there's not a great market for them now that they're obsolete. But it's a pretty cool truck, and I do want to get it done. And so I was on the fence, which way do I go? Well, I decided that I was going to do it. I was going to put the new motor in this truck. I wanted to put the new motor in Tricia, but the new motor is a intercooled motor, not an aftercooled motor, and there's not a lot of room in Tricia for an intercooler. So rather than do a whole bunch of, you know, custom crap, and maybe you guys have already done the job and it's not as hard to do as I think it is, I decided I'd put the new motor in here. If I need to put a new motor in Tricia later, I will. But Tricia's got a motor. It needs cleaned up, painted, you know. Another reason why I wanted to put the motor in this is because Tricia's already a running, driving, roadworthy truck. And I didn't want to take another truck down, you know, take 2 trucks down to make one truck. So I didn't want to do that. So that's another reason why I decided Tricia would just stay with the motor she has, and Betty here would get the new engine. Yeah. So you know, I buy trucks. I'm going to keep buying trucks. Right now I'm on a pause. There's 6 more trucks that I want, but I really don't have room. And, you know, because of my addictive personality, I don't want to buy them because that'll make 19, and I don't need 20 trucks. I'll have 20 trucks eventually. You know, you guys that are rooting me on to buy more trucks, I will buy more trucks. But right now I'm also gonna heed some of the subscribers that want me to get some projects completed before buying more trucks. I want to do that too, because, you know, I buy the trucks for myself, but I do the channel for me and you, and so I want to do things that you guys want me to do. So I will be taking a breather on buying trucks. Now let's talk about the FLDs. Some of you guys want to know why I'm buying hood trucks. There's a few reasons why I'm buying hood trucks, and especially FLDs. The FLD condo is my buddy's truck. Him and his wife lived in that truck for 4 years straight out on the road, and that truck means a bunch to him. Well, he's retired. He's trying to liquidate some things and you know, put some money away for you know, other things. And I was actually going to sell that truck. Had a guy stop and he was looking for a truck, and I was like, well, I know where there's one, yada yada. And when I asked him if he was serious about selling it, and he said yes, and then we talked about price, there just was no way I was going to sell that truck. It was my truck because it was my buddy's truck. The flat top, I bought the flat top because it has a 12.7 in it, and you guys know the 12.7's a bad boy, and I wanted it. And I'm also thinking about, you know, I want to get a RGN, and I want to make a little bit of money, plus I want to pull my own stuff around, and so those FLDs are good trucks to put to work slash you know, make some money with. So that's why I decided to buy the FLDs. Now that being said, I did end up with a bunch of hood trucks. I actually have more hoods than cabos, I think, by one. I have to do the math, but I think I have a pretty close to even amount of hood trucks and cabovers. Cabovers are badass. I love cabovers. I'm not switching teams. The thing is, you can't get parts. So hey, what do you think about that explanation on why I buy so many trucks? This is what I have left. You guys saw the white Freightliner. I never did buy that. It's still for sale. If one of you guys want it, let me know. I'm trying to get Tim to buy the rest of the trucks that I have in my spot. Multiple reasons why I'm asking him to do it. Number one, if he buys them, I don't have to. Number two, if he buys them, they're still kind of in the family. Number three, he's got the base to be working on those trucks, and I don't. Take these. That's weird, right? This is a weird mount. Why is this one just sitting on there? Is that supposed to be upside down? Weird, right? I don't know. All right, so pretty clean. All the grease is off. Grease off on the inside of the fenders, inside of the frame rails, bell housing. So now what we'll do is we'll go and we'll get it inside. We'll get some paint. And we'll make it look pretty. Pun intended. You can see a frame part number right there. Anyhow,